Hungry? She had an answer for that question, but it had nothing to do with food.
I was just about to leave, actually.
Danica got to her feet and cast about for her shoes, which she had removed several hours ago.
I had some M&Ms earlier, so I'm fine.
I think you'll probably like this better than M&Ms. Marco placed the food on her desk. I brought you dinner from that Indian restaurant you like. Danica looked up at him, then down at the food. She'd been so busy trying to get away from him, she hadn't noticed the enticing smell wafting from the closed bag. There was the fragrant scent of curry, and she detected a hint of ginger and cumin as well. She looked up at him again, and his dark eyes were focused on her face. The food smelled delicious, and she had eaten those M&Ms hours ago. The beginnings of hunger scratched at her stomach. If she turned him down, she'd be stuck trying to find something to eat while navigating the storm-drenched streets.
How do you know which restaurant I like?
David mentioned it a few days ago, when you joined him and some of his staff for lunch after you turned down my invitation. Guilty as charged. Did she detect a bit of resentment in that sentence?
Well, it's just that—
No need to explain, Marco interrupted, smiling to soften the interruption. He twisted his arm from behind his back and revealed a small bundle of tissue-wrapped roses. Danica's eyes widened.
What are those?
They're called flowers, he explained, with a look that suggested he was fighting back a laugh. I picked them up while I was out.
Marco, you didn't have to—
It was my pleasure, he said softly. It didn't seem right that you didn't have any flowers, so I thought I'd do what I could to remedy that. A beautiful woman like you should have flowers on Valentine's Day. At least, what's left of it. Danica felt her face get hot at the lavish compliment. In fact, her entire body warmed up by several degrees at the considerate acts and the intimate tone of Marco's voice. She smiled. She couldn't help it. The thoughtful gestures of dinner and flowers from a man she secretly craved filled her with feminine pleasure. Danica took the proffered flowers, experiencing a short electric shock as her fingers brushed against his. She lowered her nose to inhale the sweet fragrance of the bouquet.
Thank you,
she said quietly with a smile, looking up at him from between her lowered lashes. Marco's face tightened, and he expelled a heavy breath. My pleasure.